Hello and welcome to this edition of Tips and Tricks. Now today I'll be talking about, are bigger baits better for bass? And well, actually overall my consensus is no. I mean, you always hear bigger baits, you catch bigger bass. But if you look at the history of tournaments and money won, small to medium baits probably outfish big baits 8 to 1, 7 to 1. I mean, yes, big baits are good and big baits catch you bigger fish, but you can also miss a lot of fish on bigger baits. So like I said, overall, no, I don't think bigger baits are better for bass. And anybody that I ever teach to fish and that, I want to start them out and I teach them to pretty much always use smaller to medium. My 30 years of fishing and my tournament history and winning big bass and that, I usually fish the smaller to medium baits. I never find a need to go to big baits, even to catch bigger bass. Now you might wonder, well, to me, what is a bigger bait? Well, crankbaits, 3.5, 4 inch crank, to me that's a big bait. Get down to your 2.5s, your 2 inch, that's your medium. Smaller than that, small. You go to jigs. To me, a fuller jig with a bigger chunk on it and usually heavier, you know, 1/2 ounce, 3/4, 1 ounce, 1/2. To me, that's a big bait in jigs. To me, 3/16, 1/4, 3/8, that's usually where I fish. Maybe even lighter, smaller dig. That's a medium to small. Of course, swim baits. You know, 4 inch swim bait to me is about a medium. You go to your 5s, your 6, your 7s, 10. Obviously, that's a big bait. Even creature baits. Sometimes they have them, you know, like with the brush hog. I always use the 5 inch. Everybody else always fished the 6 inch. Always caught more on the 5 inch and a lot of times bigger ones on the 5 inch when they were all using the bigger 6 inch version. So I don't know, this is just an overall, this is just my history and the way that when I teach people is bigger baits have their place. I mean, if you go to Okeechobee or Falcon, but those are very rare lakes. I say small to medium, you have better odds of doing consistent, maybe winning tournaments or consistently getting a paycheck than you do if you go with big baits for bass. I hope this helps. Until next time.